Hello guys, Wahoo here, back with another video. This time around guiding you through the Thanksgiving event of 2021. Friendsgiving is here. I don't know if Trove is giving away friends. I'm definitely not giving my friends away because I got all my friends on Discord. If you want to be there as well, you guys can go to the description and join our community. So without the cringe announcement right there, let's move on to some other announcement. So, the daily quest thing, adventure thing is back. So we got the 24 days of every single day. I'm not gonna put up like every single day. It's just from when this guide goes live. This is the ore. We know each and every single one of them. It's gonna be ores. I'm gonna put up like not the dates, but just what is you are going to get, and you can just say it's from Tuesday to this 14 days. So make sure you do them on Saturdays. Now that we have the Paragon system out there, make sure you do your Saturday. Even if you have max all your characters, those double XP potions are very valuable to get that extra experience and get those Paragon levels in to get you some more crystal rings. But yeah, it's back. Gathering ore, upgrading your gem, all that stuff is back. It wasn't in the last event, and I was a little afraid now that we have the Paragon, now that these double XP potions are so valuable, that we would lose out on this extra things. But it's back now, so that's amazing. So we can do that because it wasn't, like I said, in the last one. But we do have these other daily things with gathering ore and getting these double XP potions, as I was saying. They are back, so that's amazing set with that. So I think that's more or less it. If you seen all this on Trovosaurus, there is currently, they say that there's a bug with step number 6. That's not true. I hope they update their site. There's no bug with step number 6 at all right now, so just making that clear when you guys, or if you guys looked at Trovosaurus or something like that, or you saw, just making sure that there is no bug there. It's fixed. It's working as it should be. Just kind of had to announce that as well. So with this intro being this long, let's just cut it right here and move into step number 1. All right, so for step number 1, we have to go to the hub and over at the event area as we are used to. We got the big statue there, and then on the left, we got ourselves the Friendsgiving oven. I hope not that's how you give up your friends. We got a nice big table as well for Thanksgiving. This is, I want the end seat here. I want that, but you guys can definitely get to be at my Thanksgiving as well. But you got the kitchen. You actually got a harvesting station and a vegetable sink. This is for gardening, right? And then you got the Turkeytopia table. And then in here is the Thanksgiving oven. That is the big boy right here in the middle. And all we have to do is interact with it. So we just, press E to craft, and that is gonna complete step number 1. And that's it. Step number 1, not very much more than that. So let's head into step number 2. All right, so for step number 2, we have to go to the oven once again. We were right here, and now we have to do the sides. So we have to craft 3 sides. These are the different sides. We got the tater-tates, the corn cob, and the green beans, and the stuffing, and then you got the devil's eggs. And these require a little bit more, so I would suggest you do either one of the first 4 ones or whatever you have of these. These stuffing and the tater-tates, these do require the same the same recipe, well, they're not the same recipe, the same ingredients for doing so. And you can get these through these 2, or well, all of them. All this you can get from gardening. So you can also get it off the marketplace if you choose to do so. If you want to get these as well, these can be given or getting through gardening or off the marketplace. That's what I'm trying to say. I'm sorry. But yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and craft myself one of these side orders. I'm gonna take the tarts. That was one of them. I'm gonna go with the cob as well because I just think that it would be great if I had something different. Also, I do have to keep in mind that these also turn into decorations. So if depending on which one decorations you want, I think you can see them. Let me craft the last one right here so we can kind of be done with step number 2. But I think that these are the decorations, so you can kind of have a look at them. I think these are the tots, and you got maybe some stuffing and corn on the cob is probably the ones that are right there. But anyways, I think that you can just check them out there if you want to. But that's step number 2. No more diddle daddle. Let's just move on to step number 3. All right, for step number 3, all we have to do is defeat Turkey enemies, and you can see there is a guy right down there, and you have to be in Dragonfire Peak. So I went ahead and went to the one that has the most Dragonfire Peaks, but you can do it in any of the Prime Worlds if you want to do. So I don't think you can find it in the very smallest one, so you do have to get up there a little bit, but usually you can find them anywhere. But I would just go here in Dragonfire Peaks, it's not that hard to get, and then find myself 10 enemies to defeat those. So we have to do 10 of these to defeat not defeat, but complete the step number 3. And my mind is all over the place today. I'm very sorry. I was also that in the last step. I'm so sorry. But yeah, this is step number 3. I'm just gonna go ahead and get my 10 enemies in, and I'll see you guys in step number 4. Alright, so I got my 10 enemies done, and we are on step number 4, and here we have to craft the Qubesly favorite, and we did get ourselves a favorite recipe as well. So I'm gonna go ahead and join that one. You can see you get all these to learn it as well. So I'm gonna say that, get the recipe. Kind of weird you didn't get any mastery from that, but now we have to craft some of the favorites. And the first one is cube with some mushroom chunks, some sunlight bulbs, some corn on the cob. Next one is corn on the cob, some bun feed, and some golden souls. You got some enchanted wood, some shadow diamonds, and a bottle. And you also got the sundae where you need some water. That's why I can't make it. You got some crystal shards and some golden seashells. And you got some tater tots, some bun feed, and some corn on the cob. We have actually done these. It looks kind of the same as we did the other one. And then we got tods, bun feed, and then the onions as well. So we have to craft 3 of these. It doesn't really matter which ones you do, but we can just go ahead and craft. I'm just gonna take it one by one. I'm just gonna take the one with the mushroom chunks. It's gonna craft it there. And then we're gonna go on the corn on the cob. I'm probably gonna do all of these because they are pretty easy to do as well. So actually that took out all my bun feed. I don't need to make some more of that. But let me get some shadow diamonds as well. These can be bought off the marketplace if you don't have them. But that is step number 3. I am run out of bun feed, so I'm just gonna probably buy some of that, and I'm just gonna get myself some water. Probably gonna do that after the whole quest is done. You don't have to be looking at that for me. So yeah, they do give mastery. As you can see, 2 mastery per point, and you can get yourself some of these, and these are also recipes or decoration you can make as well. But that's step number 4. Let's head into step number 5. All right, step number 5. I was about to clap there, so you guys would get a major clap right in your face. We're just completed step number 4, as you probably also did, and we got the oven and everything, all the table, cool stuff. We have to find Qubesly, and he's on the opposite side. You can see the quests are there. So just on the other side, if you get like a bird's side view, you can probably see, I can probably go up here, doing it off the second screen. We can see it right over there is where we started, and this is where Qubesly is. So they moved them not exactly the same. I thought it would be cool if they have put him around the table, but I don't know. These are the daily quests. So first is the defeat the Turkeytopia delve boss. Okay, that's something we can do. I know that's part of something. Complete 10 dungeons. Oh wow, that doesn't seem very hard. We can do that. And complete 3 layers. And layers. I don't know if I'm saying. That means, of course, 3 levels. Or probably like more than that. I don't know. The layers. It did say, you know, you can't do it in shadow towers because that's also layers as well. I'm pretty sure the easiest one is just going to be the 10 dungeons. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that one. And then I think with the delve turkey boss, it's also something as well. Yeah, we have to do that in step number 6, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. So I'm probably going to skip the 3 layers. I'm just going to keep it here for now, and then I'm going to do the 10 dungeons, you know, right after we've done step number 5 here, and I'm just going to see you guys in step number 6, because step number 5 is just completing the 10 dungeon one. So just go ahead and do that. I don't actually know what you get for it. Oh, you get some the bouillons. That's for making some of the more advanced stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do 10 dungeons, and you guys are gonna see me in step number 6 for the delve boss. All right, really quick before we hit into step number 6, I do have to say that the 10 dungeons that you have to do is not just dungeons, it is 1-star dungeons. It doesn't work even with the 1-star dungeons inside the 3-star dungeons or 5-star dungeons. It's just to have to be regular 1-star dungeons. Just make that sure, because I was weird that I, did 3 dungeons and I did like a 5-star dungeon and I didn't get anything for it. So I just want to make sure that you guys know that. It's only 1-star dungeon. So that was a little extra information. I just needed to put that in here for step number 5. But now we can head into step number 6. All right, now it's step number 6. And for step number 6, we have to be back in the hub over at the oven. But we're not going to use the oven. We actually got Mr. Qubesly right here. He's like talking about chocolate eggs and stuff. And, we got ourselves a Rampage. Thank you very much, Rampage. Right on cue. Very nicely done. But we got the oven over here, and next to it we got the Turkeytopia table. We actually also showed that in the first step, but there's some collectibles you're gonna go ahead and craft if you want those for some mastery. But we got the Turkeytopia 2021 right here. There's even a banner. You are going to get the coin. I'm pretty sure this is given for when you defeat the boss or something like that. There's also a sweater. I can actually go ahead. I thought I could craft this, but it's going to take a different kinds, also more of these coins as well. But yeah, Thanksgiving sweater, it's a mount. Okay, so it seems like it's just a flat mount. But what we want is the Delve gateway, the Turkeytopia. There's also one for trotting turkey, but it is the one for the Turkeytopia we want. We want for 1,000 flux, 4 blank scrolls, and 1 pearl of wisdom. So I'm gonna go ahead and craft myself this one, and I'm gonna head into the club real quick to place it down. All right, we are now in the hub, and I'm gonna place down the Turkeytopia gateway that we got, and I'm just gonna do it by myself. I am on my my, what's it called, Tomb Raiser, just to make it a little bit easier, but I am just gonna go in myself. I'm just gonna start the queue. Of course, you can do up this 8 people if you want to do so. It's really up to you if you want to do so, but if I enter on a lower power rank class, it's gonna set it at a lower power rank, but a level, and I'm just gonna jump in on my very stronger class as my Dracolite and do it, and it's not gonna change that. So I am gonna go ahead and reach the skull. I do have to get the mini boss, so I'm gonna look out for that one, but I'll put in some footage of me defeating the boss, and we can end step number 6. All right, so I did manage to get to the boss, so let's see if this is not going to, that is definitely a new enemy, or at least a new what it looks like. So yeah, I also did 120 just to make it a little bit easier for myself to get, to the, boss, and then also getting the step completed so you guys can go ahead and do so. Yeah, that completed the step. I also got a mount for that. I actually got a trotting, and I also got myself a memento as well. I'm gonna go ahead and learn that and get myself 15 mastery points for that. That was actually pretty nice. So that was step number 6. Hope you guys thought that was actually pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. So, but of that, we can get into step number 7. All right, it's time for step number 7. And in step number 7, we do have to craft the special order. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the special order from my claims. So getting that from the claims. And then I'm also going to learn that. It's all gonna be the special orders. And then we have to craft a special order as well. So the special orders are all up here. We got some chocolate, and we also got some hexabun treats. So the hexabun treat, we got some radishes, we got some frozen punch, we got ourselves some sparked eggs legs and some chocolate eggs, and also some moonweed. Okay, so we have to find out where we get all of these things. So these are all the things we actually learned. These has nothing to do with this. Let me see. Leftover moonweed disappears. Oh, that's something from these. Let's see if we can get some hints from other ways. The treats and the radishes and the frozen punch and the spare turkey legs and the chocolate eggs, and as well as the moonweed. All right, so let's go ahead and look in these. No, we don't got any of these. These are all just washed things. Do we have them in here? Do we have to get them at somewhere in the decorative plants, the mounts, the old habits? No, none of these. Are they from Are they from the turkey table here? No, that's just decorations. Okay, let me figure out where I get these, and we can say, we can kind of, you know, get on with all of this. All right, silly me. You're probably screaming at the screen and saying, talk to Qubesly, but I talked to Qubesly before. I tried to talk to Qubesly before, but he doesn't open up his inventory before you are on step number 7 here, and he has all the special ingredients, and you need the bouillons that we got from the previous to craft all these. You need 6 to get all of them, but I'm just gonna go ahead and not make the one with chocolate. You can do whatever you want, but the chocolate, of course, you get that from sponges. You know, you do your crafting bench, your gardening crafting bench, you get some sponges, you run into, you know, Candoria, and you throw those down and you get yourself some chocolate. And the other ones are pretty easy to get. There's also the water, it's just basically the same thing, but the other one should be pretty easy. There's also another chocolate right there, and the moonweed is also there, but that's all recipes in here. So I'm just gonna make sure which one I'm gonna take, which one I'm gonna craft or make in the oven. So I'm gonna go ahead and get the radish. So radish is right here. I can buy 5 though, but I just wanna make sure. I'm gonna make to myself get a radish. And you can see now that opens up, and you need, of course, all the other things from gardening and such. So I'm gonna go ahead and craft myself a special order. And that's gonna complete, as you saw, step number 7. And you get yourself some more bouillons. I think that also gave you, let me see if I'm not back on 5. Oh, I'm still on 4, but I thought that it would give me 1 more bouillon. Anyways, you can do the more from the daily quest and stuff like that. As you can see, where's my quests? They are all gone. Oh, because I did them all, that's why. Anyways, enough with that. Let's head into the final step, step number 8. All right, so for step number 8, what we have to do is find ourselves a fun factory, or you can just buy the confetti balls off the marketplace if you want to do so. But in the fun factory, you can go ahead and craft yourself some confetti balls. It's only 100 glim, and we need 10 of them because we gotta throw down 10 confetti balls to you know, complete stump number 5. So I'm gonna throw down, as you can see, lots of celebration. Celebrate good times. Let's go. 3, 2, 1, and a boom. And as we got ourselves the thing as well. Now it's going to show the quest for the ring, but that's not it. And that's going to give us the 4 coins that we also can craft some exclusive stuff on the market, not the marketplace, but in the crafting bench we saw before, the banner and sweater and all that stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and claim that. And if you found this guide helpful, make sure you like and subscribe. It helps me out very much, and this is so much appreciate you guys helping me out and also just spreading the good word of the channel. And you are the sole reason that I'm doing all this. It's just so much fun making content for all of you guys. So I hope you guys found it useful. And again, thank you again so much for watching, and I'll see you in Trove on YouTube or on the Discord. Thank you again so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!